Hey, hello everyone. My name is Kuhu Sarkar, and this is the first video of our 5 minutes Brit late. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the Greco-Roman period. Greco-Roman period is very much important for your upcoming UGC NET because many questions had been asked from this particular area. So let's start. Greco-Roman period is divided into 3 periods. First one is archaic, second one is classical, and third one is Hellenistic period. The time span of archaic period is 18th century BC to 5th century BC. In this period, we can find many important writers like Homer, Hesiod, and Sappho. Homer was called the greatest Greek poet. He was a blind poet. His most important two writings are Iliad and Odyssey. Iliad is based against the Trojan War and it deals with the story of Agamemnon and Achilles. And the Odyssey is the sequel of Iliad. Okay, in Odyssey you can find the journey of Odysseus or Ulysses. Next, come to the next period, the classical period, which I find the most important period because in this period you can find three most important tragedians. First one is Aeschylus, second one is Sophocles, and third one is Euripides. So Aeschylus was called the father of Greek tragedy. Aeschylus' most important works are Orestia, the Persians, then Prometheus Bound. Orestia is a trilogy. The three plays in these trilogies are Agamemnon, the Libation Bearers, Libation Bearers, and Eumendes. Then comes to Sophocles. Sophocles' most important writing is the Theban Oedipus, the Theban trilogy. Okay, in this Theban trilogy, you can find the first one is Oedipus Tyrannus, Oedipus at Colonos, and Antigone. Oedipus Tyrannus is about Oedipus the king, and Oedipus at Colonos is about his last days, and Antigone is about his daughter. Now the next next writer is Euripides. Euripides is very much famous for his writing the revenge tragedy Medea. Okay, now in this period you can find two famous comedy writers. First one is Aristophanes and second one is Menander. Aristophanes is associated with the old comedy, whereas Menander is associated with the new comedy, or you can say comedy of manners. Aristophanes' writings are the Clouds, the Wasps, the Lysistrata, and Frogs. In the play Frogs, there is a conversation between Euripides and Aeschylus, and the discussion is that who is better poet. So then Menander, as I said, Menander is associated with new comedy, or you can say comedy of manners. Then in this period you can find Pindar. Pindar is very much famous for his Pindaric ode. Then in this period you can find two important great critics. First one is Plato and second one is Aristotle. Plato is very much famous for his writing the Republic, and Aristotle is famous for his writing Poetics. Now come to the next period, which is Hellenistic period. Hellenistic period starts from 4th century BC and it goes to the Roman period. Okay, in this period you can find Alexander the Great and the rising of Roman history. Now in this period the most famous writers are Virgil, Ovid, Seneca the Younger, Plutarch, and Terence. So Virgil has written two important writings. First one is pastoral poetry, Eclogues and Georgics, and second one is Aeneid. Okay, which is after Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. You can say it is the sequel of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. Then comes to the Horace. Horace is very much important for his writing Ars Poetica. And Ovid. Ovid is very much famous for his two writing. First one is Ars Amoratia, amatoria, which means the art of love, and metamorphosis, where you can find 200 tales from the Greek and Roman mythology. And the last one, Seneca, who is very much famous for the tragedy. And Plutus and Terence, they are associated with the comedies. Okay, so that's all.